Hey crafters, welcome into Guys Craft 2. My name is John, and first, want to apologize really. It's just been crazy the last week or so, and more so with the fact that we just seem to just keep running into technology problems. So you would think someone that wants to start a YouTube channel and that would be able to manage technology. That's not necessarily been the case for us. So this is a new laptop with some new things for us. We're hoping that that solves a lot of the issues that we've been having. We definitely apologize for the last Villa Rosa designs. I have no idea what happened there. And just why it ended up getting cut off. Went back and even our original now is cut off and it wasn't. So anyways, it is what it is. Thanks for sticking with us. We appreciate you being here. Today, just wanted to kind of drop in, chat for a few minutes, talk about we are in the process of flipping the house. So if you followed any of our other YouTube videos, you know that we are big holiday people. The last quarter of the year is very important to us. We have lots and lots of things going on. And with that said, we have now put all the Halloween stuff away and started dragging out all the Christmas. Now, what's been good about that is Curtis is somewhat, and I'm using that term very lightly, been a little patient. We have not brought the trees home. We put up anywhere between 10, 12, 13, 14 trees, so we'll see. I think that's being saved for next weekend. But with that said, we actually have a nice big buffet server, and I had no idea that last year, at the end of the year, maybe January of this year, Hallmark had a big sale on some of the villages, and guess who actually ended up buying 2 villages? So now we have 3 villages. We have the Grinch Village, which we know where that goes. We have the Christmas Hallmark Village, which is based on the movies, and then we have a cheaper village along with a couple of big Disney houses. So I'll post some pics once we get done with that buffet server. When we talk about a buffet server, we had it custom built. It's 96 inches. So it is a big buffet server, but it just serves us in so many different ways. That said, we're sitting there and I'm putting out all these houses, and sometimes I like using that fake snow, but sometimes that gets to be a pain with the cotton and all that crap that you get from Michael's. Or Joann's or wherever. And so for Halloween when we do it, I actually found a nice silky piece of fabric that really worked out well, and I just serged it and it did what I wanted it to do. So I came up with the same bright idea. So unfortunately, if you're following and you know what I mean, that means we have to make a trip to the fabric store, because obviously there's no way I would have exactly the fabric I want for that particular need on the shelf. And so yes, we ended up going to the fabric store yesterday on Saturday afternoon about 4 o'clock. That time of day there's only one store in our area open. The rest of them closed at 4, and that's fine. I went to the one right here inside the community, which was great. Except they had fabric on sale yesterday. They had the Halloween, the fall, and all that fabric, either $5 or $8 a yard. So yes, I ended up spending $70 on fabric that we probably didn't need. But look how adorable this is with the Santa in the glass jar, different Santas, different reindeer, just the poinsettias, just all the different things. You know, how do you just walk away from that, right? It's just, it was too cute. So we had to do it. And so got that. Then I found this poinsettia fabric, and we're just not huge poinsettia people, but wow, the colors, and I hope that it really pops on the screen for you all. These are just such dark, rich red and green. So yeah, I bought Indavolt on that. I think I bought Indavolt on this one. What we went for was to get some type of snowflake fabric to go under one of the villages. Ended up getting this, and the village itself is all completely in ivory white with like crystal snowy effect on it. I think this will really be cute. It'll really make that pop. We don't do a lot of blues typically for Christmas, so it just really seemed like that would really make that village pop. And the intent is that you transition from that village into the next town. And the next town is going to just have this white fabric. What you probably cannot see is, oh no, you really can't. Sorry. What you can't see on this fabric is it has white snowmen on it. So it's white with that white inlay of snowmen all over it. It is absolutely adorable fabric. And yes, I bought the end bolt on it as well because, again, this was $8 a yard yesterday. This is called Mini Madness, M-I-N-I, Madness. I think the madness is letting me go to a clothing store. It is a Robert Kaufman, but it is just Mini Madness is all it says. So with that said, I am actually going to serge off this material today. This will become just a backdrop for our village with the Disney and with a couple of the houses from Hallmark. And then this will be the backdrop for the other village, which is all in the Snow White, ivory white colors. So with that said, I am working on finishing a tote bag. I wish I had it in the room to show you. It is one of my first June Taylor tote bags. I thought I was doing well following the directions, but not so much. And now I'm doing the John thing to finish out that tote bag. Whether or not I'll do another one of her tote bags, I'm not sure. But at least I've got this first one done. It was a quilt as you go, and I wanted to see what it was like. I've got it done. It is a Christmas themed bag, and I will show that to you hopefully on our next video. That said, that's Christmas decoration. That's Christmas Village, Christmas tote bag. I did wake up this morning. I have Quilt Club next week, and it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're all getting together to quilt and do stuff. We're supposed to follow AccuQuilt. It's the AccuQuilt Special Interest Group. But we can also take whatever we want to work on, and I think I am actually taking a midi bag to work on because I have not done my first midi bag, and I really want to do that. And I know a couple of people there have done the midi bag, so they'll be able to give me some context and support to help me get through that. With that said, I knew I needed to cross-cut my 5-inch charm packs in order to get the 2.5-inch squares. Then realized this morning that someplace like Vac Quarter Shop sells 2.5-inch squares. So yes, I ended up ordering, I think, 6 different patterns because I have at least that many midi bags to make. Because I just am not going to sit and cut all those 2.5-inch squares. But anyways, bought those today, so I'm hoping those will be in by the end of the week because Vac Quarter typically ships pretty quick to us. So hopefully I will have that to work on next weekend, along with a bunch of other stuff we're just trying to get knocked out for Christmas. So that's kind of an update for us. That's what's been going on. Hopefully this technology is going to work so much better for us. Now you get a different view in the craft room. We are hoping in the next few weeks to start trying to do some lives. If you have a suggestion or an idea of days or times that work better, it seems to me that we might want to do a early evening because it seems like so many folks are already tied up on the mornings, on the weekend, or even afternoon. So we're thinking about doing a weekday evening, but we'll see. But with that said, I am John over at Guys Craft 2. Thanks for dropping in today. We are well over 400 subscribers. You folks are just so remarkable. The advice, guide, and support that you all give us is amazing. The guy who sews, Sean, I reached out to him the other day to ask a question. He was so quick to respond. He's just such a nice guy. If you haven't followed his channel, definitely follow his channel. I've learned so much from him. And it's just such a great community. And we're so happy that you all have taken us in and let us be part of it. But with that said, thanks for jumping in. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thumbs up if you like what you see today. And until next time, happy crafting.